Good morning, everyone. I'm Andrew, and I don't want to work anymore. And here on my channel, we trade the ICT first presented fair value gap and a little rendition of a strategy that I built around it. And we're going to get into that right away here. I have a spreadsheet. A lot of you guys have been following around and leaving comments. I love the comments. Keep them coming. Give me some likes and some subscribes. Appreciate those too, so I can keep on doing the work for you guys here. So we'll start here. We got 353 trades over 126 trading days, 201 wins, 152 losses, a 56.9% win-loss ratio, 6,431 points in profit, an average of 51 points per day, average RR 4.5. I need to update that. That's why there's the asterisk. 6,400 points. That's about, if you had a $8,000 account, that would be worth about $9,100. So you would have doubled your money. 126 trading days, that's basically half the trading year if there's 250 days in a year, minus some holiday Mondays and other President's Days and whatever days the markets aren't open. But I am missing data for Thursday, April 17th. So we're starting a little bit early here before the market opens. And I'll walk you through how I do the back testing and how I implement the trades. So this is the ICT kill zones and pivots indicator on TradingView. I'll leave it on for now. Maybe I'll shut it off. But anyway, this is the 9:30 open. And I'll just shut it off here. And we're looking for the first gap, which is this guy right here. I'll draw him out. And we will go short as soon as candle 3 closes. And we go 5 points above candle number 1. So that is 75 points there. So we're going to go to 80 points on the stop loss. And you will see a lot of times price will come back up and just reject, maybe just off of it or just poke above it. And that's why we have 5 points here to cover our spread and any stupid business like this. And now we're looking for the next fair value gap after we're in this trade. Someone asked, what do we do when we see inverted fair value gaps? We ignore them until we get stopped out, plain and simple. When we get stopped out, all we do is trade the next gap, whether that's bullish or bearish. And here we're alive and well in this trade. Sorry. And I just want to move this over. We get another gap bearish wise up here, but because that stop loss, if we entered on candle 3 and we put our stop in line with the candle wick of when we're after the first fair value gap, we just put our stop loss right at the top of this wick on the second one. Sorry, on candle number 1. Because our because our stop loss is above our entry down here, we're not allowed to take this trade. So we have to wait for the next one. And that would be somewhere down here. I would probably take this one, even though it breaks my rules. But it's close. And that's why I would accept it. So this one here, the stop loss would be up there. And I would probably accept this one and probably move it to almost break somewhere around there. It would be like that. So we got one position in profit, one position that has risk on it. Sorry, the market's going to open in a couple of minutes here, but this is how we do the back testing. Because someone was asking, here's our next gap is down here. So we would enter another position right here. Stop loss goes there. This stop loss goes to 0. Risk is only here. And now every fair value gap thereafter, we move our stop. So we would have had, this would have gone to break even on this gap. And we do not get another gap. And we basically get stopped out here at break even. So we have profit on position 2 of 72.25 points. and we have profit on position 1 for 101. So 101 and 72. We go to the spreadsheet, 101, 72, and position 3 is a break even, but I would still count that as a win. And our reward is equals all these guys. Boom. And sorry, I didn't add this one up from yesterday. Actually, what day is it? I don't think I've put the point. I have not put the points in from yesterday. This is for Monday. Damn. But market's open. We need to get to work. And we've had, I'll get back to that. I'm sure I'll have time. Market opened here. We make that one pink. For those that have been around, we had a huge opening range gap here. We gapped up crazy overnight, and this is London lows, Asia lows, and this is the opening range gap. Now we need to come down in here for sure. I'm going to be pretty opposed to taking any longs here this morning. Yeah, we might sweep a high up here and then reverse. So I'll put a line up here. That's what I want to see anyway. A sweep up here, or maybe get close to this business up here, and then come down into this opening range gap before whatever. I don't know what's going to happen after that. I don't even know if it's going to do that today. But we just trade the first gap. I just hope it's not bullish, because I think that's going to be a loss if it's bullish. But I made some stupid trades after my winning trade yesterday and reduced the profit on my account, which was pretty dumb. And that's something I need to work on. Let me know where you guys are at in your trading. Are you guys still demo? Are you live? Are you back testing strategies? Is this one working for you? And I know I got 1 or 2 guys that have been following along and using it and creating their own strategies around it. Well done on you guys. Keep it going. I had a great workout today. I'm jabbering a lot. I think I got a little hyper. But hey, we'll take it. Yeah, please, let's not create a gap here to the upside. So I got to put in yesterday's numbers as well, but yeah, one guy got 180 points. I think you and I got very similar. I closed out at the exact same time when we swept the London high from, what was it, Friday's London high or Monday's London high, something like that. Come on, keep coming. There we go. I like that. I'm going to change, this is a 1 hour chart over here. I'm going to change it to the 5 minute and see if, what is this? Well, there was a 5 minute fair value gap here. I think we just traded into it. Yeah, there is a 5 minute fair value gap there. Let's see if we tapped into that. This looks good, guys, for a bearish fair value gap here. We traded up, and then we're gonna go down. Well, that's what I want to see. If that's gonna happen, that's a different story. I'm gonna remove this line. We don't need it. Or that one. Now that we've seen what's happened, this looks nice. We'll get ready to trade. Oh, I've been meaning to go live. What do you guys think about that? If I live streamed, like, would you guys watch that, or is the replay after the fact better? 5 points above this candle here. I don't wait for the retracement. I know guys give me a hard time for that, but that's just not how the strategy works. Even though it is basically like a 50-50 chance you're gonna win, but the RR is worth it. So this is a big stop loss at 80 points, 5 more seconds, 90 points. Okay, we're in our first trade. Now we get to sweat. And let's see. I'm gonna go. Let's update our spreadsheet. We'll put the kill zones on. We'll do yesterday's trade really quick since I've been electronic. Yeah, electronic. Where's today's price action? Yesterday's, sorry. This would be it. Come on. What is happening here? Would have been this gap here. Let's have a quick look. Oh shit, we just got we missed news here or something. What was that? Oh man. There's no news. Christopher Waller speaks. Who the hell is that? Well, I'm supposed to go bullish now based on my rules, so that's what we'll do. I don't like that. Okay, there's position 2 because some guy we don't know talked. This is pretty rare. I'm really gonna want to find out who the hell that guy was. I think we're just gonna have two losses in 9 minutes here. And c'est la vie. That's what it is. Okay, well, let's get back to this work here. We would have gone bullish there. Stop loss would go there. We know this is a winning trade, so we're not gonna stress too much. Yeah, that was the first position. And then we would have gone in, I think, here. Yeah, something like that. Took a little bit of heat, and then we got a third position on here, right here. And stop loss will go, what's going on here? remember what I did yesterday now. No, I feel like I had another position on here. Something like that. I believe I had two pretty quick. And then one more was in here. That sounds right. And then we would have got closed out there. Okay, this looks right for the spreadsheet. And pretty close to what happened yesterday. I closed out 12 points early, which is actually 12 times 3 positions. And so that's 36 points. So we got 87, 59, 17. 87, 87, 59, sorry, 87, 59, and 17. Equals all these guys added together. Done. Okay, how we doing? I think this is going to be a long day, guys. I don't like this. Yeah, this sucks. This is not nice price action at all. But our spreadsheet now is accurate with 359 trades, 129 trading days, 207, 152. Win rate went up to 57.7, 7,000 points, 54.3 points per day. So looking good. So guys, losing is part of the game, and you're going to take your lumps with your triumphs. So just stick to the strategy. I have, over a half a year's worth of data now. I am looking to go live with real funds. This is demo. It says right there at the top hand corner here, demo. I'm probably going to be ready to move some funds and go live next month, the 23rd. I don't know if I'll get money into my account in time, but because I got to sell some stocks. Basically 15 months ago, I figured I'm going to get into day trading, and I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to get a strategy, and I'm going to play by the rules that everyone talks about, being profitable for 3 months, and then you can use real funds. And I haven't been forward testing this for 3 months, but I have 6 months worth of back data, and I just gotta, and I know the rules. They're cut and dry. It's fully mechanical. You do this and you do that, and you're gonna make money. So it's time. It's time to do it. You guys let me know where you're at in your journey. And so anyway, yeah, I was saying, I was saving my money into the stock market, buying stocks and a whole bunch of different things. Saving, because I know I'm going to need capital to start day trading. So I figured I'll start saving my money till I get a strategy that I'm comfortable that works. And then we'll take it from there. And we're there now. Win or lose. And that's why I'm posting the trades If you're looking for perfection, I think my dad is looking for perfection. ICT doesn't have perfection, so yeah, we've had this crazy run. I'm just allowing 2 losses per day. I think maybe a couple years into this, like I want to come down to this zone here, and maybe in a couple years, after seeing it happen many times over and over again, then maybe I'll take that trade. I think I'm gonna get stopped out here. But basically hands off the mouse. I have to play by my rules if I want to make money. And that's what we're here to do. And yesterday all I did was lose money, because once we hit that London high, I thought we were really just going to turn around, and I got killed in here and up here waiting for this reversal into yesterday's opening gap and taking out these relatively equal lows. That's what I kept on looking for yesterday, and it just wasn't there. We just kept going higher and higher, and so that's when your psychology takes over, and you're putting your ideas into the market instead of playing what's actually happening. Even though I did get a couple inversion fair value gaps in here. Let's go to the 1 minute. Let's see if we can go far enough back and see. Yeah, this was yesterday's move. This is exactly what we did. We got in here. We went up. We put another position on there. Actually, wait a second. Did we have that on? What time was that first position? 6:38. Is that accurate here too? 42. $9.42. Yeah, same candle. Sorry, what's this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6:38. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there is a fair value gap in here. It's super small. That was our first position. I need to redo this. We would have entered here. I don't think we're going to get above this, guys. I think we're going to turn around here, invert this. We're not making any more bullish fair value gaps. Come on. CMC markets, you drive me nuts. surprised we don't have a fair value gap here. I thought we'd make one, and then like if this is gonna be resistance, I figured we'd make a fair value gap here and then invert it and then go down to our trade idea of moving into this overnight gap here. The high of this candle is 19.110. Why is it so different here? What does this candle say? High 19. Why is there such a discrepancy here? These are both 1 minute charts. What is happening here? These are both 1 minute charts of the exact same. Weird. Okay, guys, I'm supposed to put a second position on here because that's the model. If we get a gap. No gap. But we swept that high, and here we go. Look at this. Honestly, I feel like when you see stuff like this, I feel like you should just close the trade. And walk away. PMI composite, new home sales at 10 o'clock, red. Well, that's in 7 minutes. That's not good. Let's update this. Since we missed this super tiny fair value gap here, there's one right there. This one would have been safe. There is a small one in here that, you know, may have been questionable, but let's just use this one. And where else could we have gotten in here? We could have done this as well. I don't think this changes a whole lot. This stop loss would have been here. And we would have, yeah. Something like that. So 139, 87, and 26. 139. I can't remember all those numbers. $139, 87, 26. 87, 26. I should just leave it how it was so I don't skew it. It's only a couple more points. Whatever. We're gonna survive this, guys. Doesn't look like it. You know you're not going to survive if you invert the first presented fair value gap here. And that's what happened here. You know, do we bounce off of it or do we just trade right through it again? We're definitely going to tap into it. Are you guys using prop firms? I don't think the strategy is meant for prop firms, but let me know if you're really interested in prop firms. I'm on the fence about it. I do have a Mac computer, and most of the programs are not compatible with Mac, and I think with Apex, there's something about like they highly suggest do not use a Mac computer. I have two Macs. I have a Mac Studio, and I also have a Mac laptop. So that's kind of like one reason why I haven't really pursued it. Because like, what I'm gonna do, buy a whole computer? I have a work one, but like, you know, what are we doing here? But I have been interested in creating a scalping strategy for prop firms. Their rules are super tough. I think I would have to spend so much money just to, you know, learn what the rules are and learn the hard way. But I think I've been wondering if you just traded fair value gaps again as a prop firm and just waited. Let's use this example right here. So we had this bearish fair value gap. Let's see what the size on it was. 14 points. Yeah, I was wondering, like, what if you set a limit order right in the middle of the fair value gap and you set a TP for I don't know, I guess the bottom of the candle prior to it. There's that idea, or just like the candle close of that one candle. So that's just a minute, but I think some of them have rules that you have to hold a trade for longer than that, more than 60 seconds. So I don't know. You guys let me know. I think that would be a pretty good strategy. And you would be in and out in 60 seconds basically. Or you can hold on longer for two candles, but let's see, like that's a good example where you could have held on for two candles and made some pretty good money really quickly. This one, if you set a limit order, you would have got smoked instantly. But here on NASDAQ, as you can see, you don't get a whole lot of retracements into fair value gaps until much later. So you got to wait sometimes quite a long time to get a retracement. Guys, are we gonna survive this? Look at this. This is wild. I should have just closed the trade here. This is 7 o'clock. Some other home we just talked out of his ass. New home sales. Atlanta Fed business inflation expectations. Yeah, a lot of volatility today. What do you think? We're gonna tap off of this first inverted fair value or first fair value gap and go higher. I think we're done. I think we're going lower. Oh, ICT's got something to say. He says, trust me. He says, turn off your charts. Trust me. You know what? I'm going to listen to ICT. Forget it. I'm out. I'll make 16 bucks. I lost in the first one. Uh, I think ICT is gospel. So, and I'm not a godly man. So we're going to shut it down there. It's 7 o'clock. I got to walk my dog. I got to make breakfast for my family. You guys have a good day. We'll back test this and see how we actually made out on this second position. But yeah, you know what? When it's wild like this, I think he's right. You should just get out. So anyway, you guys have a good day. We'll catch you later.